Anderson, always a pleasure to get to chat with you. It seemed cordial up there. It seemed like two old friends staring down. What did you take away from being up in the face of Jake Paul?
Wow, it doesn't matter the fight's come, you need respect, And I respect a lot Jake and your brother because the kids do an amazing job. Doesn't matter happen, the kids do an amazing job. And I try to do my best too. I try to do my job too. And that's an amazing opportunity to continue show my respect for the community, for the fight combat, in the boxing too.
What do you make of Jake Paul as a boxer?
Listen, everything is possible, Jake and your brother training hard for boxers, and try to take the respect for the community, and the kids have a good potential, and the people need to respect that, and I respect. Let's go doing the best for people see how much the kids have a potential for come inside this world,
I think if anyone thinks they know what this fight will look like but hasn't seen you box, I always tell them, go watch the tape. You pulled an upset on former world champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. You have been able to adapt to the footwork from MMA to boxing seamless. Does it feel easy? I know you've been boxing going back to the 1990s, but you haven't had to make the adjustments that a Conor McGregor or a Tyron Woodley have. It feels natural when I see you box.
Wow, I training box my entire life, because my first sport I start practice is a boxing, and of course it's not the same level the professional fighters you see today, but I training a lot and I continue training, especially now I don't fight more MMA. I continue training because I help my kids, I help my students, but my focus now is only one thing, just training good boxing and a good performance to show my respect for boxing world,
Anderson, I don't know if you're aware of this, but if you, online, it seems like the MMA community is counting on you to not only beat Jake Paul, but to knock him out. Do you feel pressure, obligation to the MMA community? How do you feel like as a representative of the MMA world in this bout?
Wow. I don't feel pressure anymore because everything I do in this sport, in MMA sport, I do with my heart. I have good and bad emotional inside the sport, the MMA. I fight in Korea, I fight in Japan, I fight in England, and I fight in every single part of the world I fight, And I think now is the next step for me, is I try to enjoy my life, And when people think that's too much pressure because I need to prove I represent the MMA community. No, I represent myself and represent my fans.
Anderson, what's the secret to the fountain of youth? Because, again, we can say the age 47, but I've seen you in the boxing ring. Can I pick up some skills? How am I gonna maintain this in my 40s? What's the secret?
Passion and love. When you love your job, you're doing something special. That's I do every day, especially because that's I talk to my kids every day, And I come to living here in the United States 12 years ago, and I talk to my kids. I say, listen, you come to this country to live here, you need to do your best. Doesn't matter how much I work, because I have my life. You don't have. You need to prove why you're here. And do your best. And that's I do my best every day, to prove my respect for this country, to prove my respect for my fans, to prove my respect for boxing world, for my fans in martial arts.
Anderson, we thank you for your time. We wish you so much luck. The problem bot robot is
this
here.
Guy's all up on me.
Yeah. October 29th is going to be a fun night at the office in the boxing ring. Thank you very much.
He's a big guy. All right, thank you.
You can knock him out, too. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right,
thank
Anderson the Spider
so
Silva,
much.
thank you so much. Can't wait to see you on the 29th.
Yes, absolutely.